Now, as a kid, I have to admit that the laundromat scene was always a scene of derision. I would always fast forward over the scene where she sang to Charlie on the way.
I could not agree more, and I would fast forward through Cheer Up Charlie, and like this, it sort of enforces kind of a low point. But in terms of Charlie's story, his life is already pretty much a low point anyway. Like, you don't need it. And as bad as it was for Grandpa Joe to be getting Charlie's hopes up all the time, here the mom just like crushes it by talking about, just like talking about as if it's a non-issue that he has no chance of getting a golden
And she says
ticket.
how many children there are in the world, and she said there's 80 billion people in the world, or some crazy number.
So
there's 20 trillion people in the world,
proving she's not that smart either.
Exactly.
And also, she's just sad to look at.
Yeah, her hair is all frizzy and all that.
Her fingers disheveled, emaciated.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Cheer Up Charlie is such a bad song.
Yeah.
It's easily the weakest song in this movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't add anything. And like
even as a sentiment.
Yeah. It's totally hollow. Like, for one thing.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but at least Grandpa Joe, you're saying he's sort of bolstering up, but at least he has a goal.
Yeah.
Find the chocolate and your dreams will come true. Her, just, buck up. Yeah. I'm making 4 cents an hour. Your life is shit.
Yeah.
But, buck up.
Just deal with it. Yeah. I mean, even in the song, like, there are lines where it's like, give me a smile. Your smile brightens up my day. It's totally selfish.
Yeah.
She just wants Charlie to be happy so she can feel better about herself.
Mm-hmm.
And also just the pure simple fact of, if you do want someone to cheer up, don't sing a depressing song. Don't be like, cheer up, Charlie.
You know what I just thought?
Give me a smile. That's not going to cheer anybody up.
Yeah. You know how we're sort of today we're more snide. We don't take the sentimentality very well.
Yeah.
So I was just imagining this scene through the eyes of like a Seth, what's his name? Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
So she would sing this whole song, and then her boss would pop in, say, "Hey, what are you doing out here singing? You're fired."
Yeah, exactly.
Fire her right at the end.
That's like the depressing, or like the extended part of the scene.
Yeah.
And then she gets fired, walks away, and then the boss is like, "Cheer up, lady."
Nice. I'm giving Jared a fist pump because that's a funny image.
Props.
Oh man. See, it just keeps going on and on.
I know, like, we've been talking about it forever, and it's just, Charlie walking around. We don't need it. There's nothing we need.
His life is bad. We get it. He had cabbage soup and a thing of bread, and that's considered a feast.
Yeah, I know.
We know his life is bad.
Yeah. And it's like, even if there was like a moment where he like walked in front of the candy store.
Yeah,
again,
there you go.
Like something, but he's like, there's no purpose to what he's just walking by a restaurant now. Okay, he's walking on the street. He just kind of looks like he found out that like he had sex with his mom or something. He's just kind of dumbfounded. And I know we're trying to keep this tame, but I just noticed
that's not tame. I said the S word too, in which I apologize.
Yeah. Oh well.
The S word.
Oh my God! You said the S word.
Yes, it just goes on and on and on.
Yeah.